Fruit, Battlegrounds, PVE tier list. Let's go. Starting with the common fruits. Yeah, I don't see any point why you would use chop. Or sand really. I mean, sand's got like one good AoE move. Barrier. Yeah, it could be so useful. I'll put it in B. Basically, I mean, no one really uses it. It's a common fruit, but basically, barrier can be used to deflect or imprison the boss inside. But yeah, I'll just leave it in B. Anyways, smoke. I mean, you can use it. I get. I'll put it in front of barrier, just because it actually has some potential. What else? Gas. Oh, gas is fairly solid. It's got great moves. It's an uncommon though. Yeah. Gas is an okay fruit. It's got alright potential as well, just like these two. But it's nothing special. Same goes for rubber. Rubber just can go behind. Yes. Falcon? I'm gonna put that in front of all of them. Just for B tier though. Yeah, none of these tiers really have anything special. They're not like great for boss grinding. It's only when we start getting into the A, S, and S plus tiers where really you should be you know, listening in. These are the tiers that you really want to use for your fruits, A, S, or S plus. If you get those fruits there, you get to just go and grind. Bomb. It's like a high B. High B. Ash, I don't even care. Don't even. You're entitled to your own opinion. I don't think Ash is a good fruit. I'm putting that just behind Smoke. I honestly would use Smoke over Ash. It's a really trashy fruit. Ice. I reckon ice. Alright, no. Ice is high A. But I'm still keeping Falcon and Gas higher than Bomb. Bomb is not that good. Darkness? Yeah, no. That's... No, to be fair, listen, hear me out. Darkness. A tier. Okay, hear me out. Darkness. Low A. It's low A. It's got AoE moves. It's got a grab. You're barely going to hit anyone with the grab, though. It's got projectiles. And the AoE moves on Darkness, personally, I just find they'd be, like, kind of viable, but not too viable. Let's mix it around. Let's do some other fruits from different tiers. I'll use Quake. We already know where Quake's going. S tier. It's got really high damaging moves. Its ultimate is really powerful and has crazy AoE. Yeah, it's got high range moves like Eruption. I don't know if this counts, but you know, usually if you get knocked back, you can fly back on up. If you use its third move, you just launch it in the air, you get back to where you were. Because I know I had a painful time when someone knocked me off, I don't know, Marco's like mountain, like peak or hill, whatever you want to call it, they would always knock me off, and it just felt so good when I could just go back up there. But great damaging moves, really high AoE, S tier, solid fruit. Oh, Love, just behind Quake. It'll be lower. I reckon Love is. Actually, no. Hold on. I reckon high A. High A. Listen, it's got some powerful moves. It also has healing moves if you do, get really hurt from the boss. But I think you should be good with Love. You shouldn't even need to heal. Yeah, just because the damage potential in this fruit is actually insane. For an epic, at least, because I think most epics, they're not really that great for boss grinding. They're not even great for PvP either, but, poor. B tier. I've only used this fruit for PvP, really. Every time I tried using it for boss grinding, I could probably only use, like, its ultimate. That's probably, like, the highest AoE or damage thing you're really gonna get off this fruit. You're not gonna get anything else. You're not gonna get, its poor barrage off. I mean, I'm speaking this tier list, right? This tier list is based if you're in a full server, because you can only predict that there's going to be multiple people trying to, attack the boss as well. That's why just you wait until the S+ tier. Those are going to be... You're just going to know which ones are... If you've ever been in a public server, you're going to know which fruits are going to be in S+ tier. But anyways, next. String. Don't care. B. In fact... Just behind Falcon. I reckon it can do a lot better than Bomb. But yeah, not really a great fruit for boss farming, which is really shocking because I really wanted the string fruit to be a powerful one. It needs like an awakening or something. It needs a V2, I can't lie. Where's string V2, man? Devs, get on it, man. Light. Yeah. Low A. Now, this is just my opinion, but I did farm with Light before in boss grinding in Publix. I didn't find much of an issue. See, you must be saying right now, L tier list, bro. Worst tier list ever. But you just gotta hear me out. I'm talking from experience in boss grinding in those public lobbies. Every time when I used to try and get gems, I used these fruits, and I'm talking off of experience. Okay? Trust me, you're entitled to your own opinion. But personally, this is, I believe, where it goes. Flame, even Flame, bro. Solid A tier above Darkness. Hold on. Let me put Darkness lower. Just above Light. Yeah, Flame. I don't get why people hate on this fruit, man. Just because Flame V2 exists. Like, obviously, Flame V2 is going to be better than Flame V1. But I used to use Flame V1 to farm so much on Kaido, man. So much on Kaido. I have it like nearly max level. The beam is great. You can use the first move for just crazy range. It has lots of range. Public servers even, like that beam is going to help you out a lot. I think Flame definitely deserves a position in like A tier. Definitely. Just like too many people be hating on Flame, man. It's actually insane. Magma. Oh yeah, Magma. High A tier. Very good, powerful moveset. Just all around a great fruit. Absolutely stunning. Love it, but I still think Love is definitely way better than Magma. Call me biased, I don't care. Love, it earns a spot there at high A. I think nothing is going to stop Love from being a high A. Let's see. Magnet, S tier, low S tier, but still, it's S tier. It is very great. It is such a great damaging move. Like the damage on this thing, and the damage on Magnet is stunning, truly. And this fruit can even be annoying sometimes when you're boss grinding. If you got like one of these fruits and you're dealing with someone using Magnet, bro, it can actually be a hassle. They get you trapped in their moves and they just do insane damage. So just like, yeah. Magnet, fantastic fruit, definitely deserves S tier. Snow? I mean, I'm gonna put it above Flame, definitely. Just because it does have really great. Just because Snow does have a really great move set with pretty large AoE, whereas I talked about Flame just having a beam and that ranged move. Snow can definitely outplay Flame. Not too sure about Magma. I think they're kind of tied, Snow and Magma, but that's just me. Let's do Phoenix. I don't know how to feel about Phoenix, I can't lie. Yeah, this is a hard one. You guys are gonna hate me for this, bro. Listen, I've used Phoenix. I got this thing to near enough max level, but I don't know if it's just not the fruit for me. But boss grinding with this thing, it was good, but I personally enjoyed, like, it was way easier grinding with Magma, Love, and Flame. But nah. To be fair, it's definitely better than Flame, and Snow. But oh no, fine, no. It's maybe I'm overhating on this thing, but high A tier. Gravity, S plus, bro. First S plus. Yeah, using this fruit was such a breath of fresh air. Genuinely, all the moves are great for boss grinding. The meteor, the launch attacks, the mini meteors that could launch as projectiles, even the push, just like insane AoE and damage. It's just so easy to hit because of the range. You can literally just aim this right on the boss and it will get them. Especially with the meteor. If you hit that thing on the boss, you stun them for like the entire duration, and unless someone moves the boss rare, it's gonna get hit by that meteor. If you charge it all the way up, it's gonna get hit. High damage, S plus tier, one of the best grinding fruits for bosses. Dragon. Oh, dragon. Dragon. Yeah. S tier. Love the fruit. Really OP in its form. Well, it obviously exceeds in its form, but I reckon you could also grind in base form. But it's not as good. Like, I reckon if you went base form, Quake would beat it. But because of its form, it's beating Quake. Really high range, high damaging moves. AoE from both moves. Oh, not even both moves. It has like 3 moves, don't it? It has Crimson Bomb, Screech, and Dragon Breath, don't it? Yeah. So really great moves when you're in form. Especially Satsumaki. I mean, it's a gamble, that move, really. Because you're going to be moving around the boss a lot, you might get hit by other people, but those 3 alone, the Dragon Breath, the Screech, the Crimson Bomb. Oh, right, I even forgot about Draconic Meteor. Yeah, also really good. Don't know how I completely forgot about Draconic Meteor. But yeah. Also really high AoE and damage. But yeah. One of the highest fruits. I rate Dragon. Dragon is one of my favourite fruits to use. It's just too fun. TS Rubber. Time skip rubber. Oh boy. I think definitely S tier. Just above Quake. Actually, starting to retrospect it, yeah, no, Magnet definitely beats Quake. What am I even saying? But anyways, TS Rubber. It's a bit of a gamble when you're in mode because Culverine, 90% of the time, if you have one brain cell, these players be launching their Culverine so close to other players and it just auto locks on to them. And it hits the player instead of the boss. And it does so much damage. That's why I think it is definitely on this spot. If you can hit the boss, it's great. The King Kong ult also has alright AoE. GIF 5 definitely exceeds TS Rubber there. But no, Kong Gatling, even just in base form, I mean, definitely Gear 4 is better in its form. Because you're not going to be using jet pistol, you're just going to get caught in a crowd of ultimates. You're going to get too close to the boss. Kong Gun has really great range. Trying to think. Kong Gun, you can hit it off sometimes, but overall, TS Rubber, high damage. I guess high range. Bit of a gamble with some moves. Even the ultimate, like it's not that high AoE. It's got like the ult has alright AoE, but I've seen too many people just knock the boss out of the way of the ult. It's actually insane. What's next? Ice V2. Yeah, high A tier. Above Love. Ice Age. Definitely above Love. Like I said, most of these fruits, if they're high tier, they usually have like alright AoE moves. And of course, if it doesn't do high damage, then why are you using it? You might as well chuck it down in C tier. But Ice V2. But Ice V2 definitely is A tier. Not too much to talk about though. All the A tiers are like your average. I guess that's what it sums up to, just average grinding fruits. Meanwhile, your S and S pluses are the ones you really want to be using. But Ice V2, solid fruit. Not too much to talk about, as I said. Next fruit. Venom. I don't care what anyone says. No one says. It's definitely, I want to say, do I want to say above Quake? No. It's not even that above Quake or even below Quake. Both Venom and Quake are tied. I find Venom to be a really powerful fruit. Both base and form. So what I like about Venom is that it's not even that it does. What I like about Venom is it doesn't even have like too many AoE moves. It's just really good in damage. Like it's honestly terrifying how much damage Venom truly does. Now, I'm not even talking about in PvP, but this fruit is deadly, bro. It is deadly. So definitely tied with Quake, just because Quake has an very large AoE move, and sort of like its superior Dark Quake. But we'll get onto that later. Magma V2, solid A tier. I'm gonna say below Ice, just because I think Ice has way more AoE. Just because I think Ice has way more AoE than Magma. But I'd honestly say they're also tied. They're a bit of a choose your pick kind of thing. A tier. Average tier. But yeah. These highest ones, they have potential to be S. And I guess you could put them in S if you really wanted to, but just talking from experience, Ice and Magma. Yeah, there are definitely the fruits that are way better than Ice and Magma. Yeah. Light V2. I think comes third, if I truly think so. Oh, actually, No, I'm gonna put it above Magma V2, just because. I'm gonna put it above Magma V2, but these are kind of like the trio. The three admirals, they tie. They are both A tier, but they're high A tier. If I can make a new tier, I don't even know if I can. They would be in like A plus, because they are definitely better than all these fruits down here. It's kind of hard to put them in the same category as average. I think like average plus, like these are solid fruits, but definitely get beaten by these ones. Flame V2. I don't. Flame V2. S tier. Which is not shocking to anyone, really. It exceeds in PvP and PvE, bro. Like, apart from like one or two moves, I think, or I think it's even just one move, this fruit has probably one of the best movesets I've seen for grinding. But I think, hear me out. I'm going to put Flame V2 anyways, no. Flame V2, really high damage, really high AoE. Only issue is the cooldowns, I guess. Some moves have like higher cooldowns, and I see why, because of the damage, but that's like its only issue. But definitely S tier. Do, you guys hate on Do too much, man. Too much, man. I think Do honestly beats like I'm not even being biased right now. You guys are like hating on Do, man. Do, top of S tier. If you can hit those moves, it's got a projectile. It's got one projectile, unblockable, even though the boss doesn't block, but one projectile. It's got a combo starter, so you can hit it on the boss, and that just sets you up for Chestnut and the Fist Barrage. I forget what it's always called, and Buzz Cut. You are going to hit those moves because, hear me out. You think you might get hit. You might get hit a few times by like other players when you're doing those skills. You might. But I think you can 90% of the time hit off the PvP combo on the boss itself without actually being unharmed, because 9 times out of 10 you're going to get other players trapped in the Fist Barrage and then the Buzz Cut. So yeah, you guys be hating on Doe too much. S tier. Leopard. Boy, oh boy, average. No, it's just not a good fruit. I'm not even. Can't lie. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to say below love, if I'm being honest. Below love. Just because the moves are pretty bad. They're too close ranged for a boss grinding fruit. And yeah, talking from experience, the fruit is just not good for boss grinding. When I was grinding Leopard for the levels and stuff before I macroed, I used gravity for like the first couple of levels because this fruit is just not even fun. Even when you have all the moves, it's not a good fruit to use. Next. Oh boy. Oh, you already know. Best fruit for grinding. Best fruit. Lightning. What can I say? You charge it up to max. You're getting the biggest hitbox on Crushing Judgment and Raigo. Highest damage. Three moves that do just insane damage and AoE and stun. Bro, you're getting bounty kills with this fruit meanwhile you're grinding. Same with Gear 5. But this is the ultimate grinding fruit. If you have lightning, consider yourself lucky, bro. Get that thing to max. And not even being biased, it is one of the funnest fruits as well. So get this thing to max. Ultimate fruit. Best fruit ever. For grinding. OP. Yeah. I reckon OP is just below Quake. If I'm being honest. I definitely think... Actually, no. I'm hating on OP too much. It definitely beats TS Rubber. For sure. But it's just some of the moves... You know, you do have to, like, kind of hit. And I mean, be precise. And it's not right fruit. I still reckon Dragon and Doe definitely still be OP. But mid S tier. But OP fruit, if you can hit all your things in PvP, I know we're not even on about PvP right now, but you must think I'm hating on OP. I'm not hating on OP, it's just where it belongs. OP is it's more of a PvP fruit, if I'm saying anything. I'm just being modest, because I honestly think Magnet could perform better than OP. It just depends on the user, really, with these two. Or, well, this three, because TS Rubber, Gamble, Magnet, Grapefruit, OP, Precision. So, but extremely high damaging moveset. Gear 5, second best fruit for grinding. No thought in it whatsoever. I mean, just using my experience alone, Gear 5 has crazy damage, crazy AoE, so many moves when you're in Gear 5, an iframe move to counteract the players in base form, bro. You ain't getting hit. If you die with this fruit and you have it max and you're boss grinding, you are probably one of the worst players I've ever heard of or seen, bro. You should not be dying with any of these fruits. that are in S plus tier when boss grinding. If you do, oh my days, retire, never touch the game again. Anyways, Dragon V2, high S tier, very high S tier, crazy moveset, high damage, grab move for the ult, Dragon Twisters. Is it Dragon Twister? I think it's called Dragon Twister. Crazy move, especially when you are enraged with the flames. Really annoying if you get grabbed by that. Trust me, it is not fun if you get grabbed by that. You probably know. Soul. No, I'm just kidding. But it's an alright fruit. It's an alright. It definitely can go in S tier. In form, definitely beats Doe and Dragon V1. Base, buns. I don't care what anyone says. Base form of Soul is buns. If you disagree, type in the comments. I don't care. Oh, Soul is so good in base. Shush. No, it isn't. It's not. Next. Dark X Quake. Honestly, I still think Dragon V2 could beat. Oh, shoosh. Dragon V2 beats Dark X Quake. I don't want to hear it. Call me biased. I don't care. Go make your own tier list. Okay? Trust me. This is perfect. This is probably one of the best tier lists ever. Not even self-glazing. Coochie. Can't lie. You're going down, pal. Not one of the best fruits. I can't lie. Yeah, honestly, nah. It beats TS Rubber. This fruit has been nerfed to the ground, man. I honestly feel so bad for it. It was such a good fruit, man. It was such a good fruit. I actually remember getting hyped when I got this thing, bro. Yeah, it's honestly sad what they did to this fruit. The fact that not just only for PvE or PvP, bro, Dragon V1, even for PvP, bro, I could slam this fruit with Dragon V1. That's rest in peace, Hakuchi, man. But it is still S tier. It is viable, definitely viable. Doe V2. Well, it definitely beats Doe V1. That's for sure. Where do I want to put this, though? I reckon just below Dark X Quake. And that's just because Dark X Quake has the buff move and the ultimate and the turret. Those are both really powerful moves when it comes to boss grinding. Doe V2, some moves, I don't know if it's broken or something. Some moves feel delayed when I use them, bro. I don't know why, but I reckon 4 out of the 6 moves, or even 5 out of the 6 moves on Doe V2 are really powerful. Especially the barrage, buzz cut. Don't even get me started on that thing, pulling in everyone. It's projectile. Yeah, really powerful fruit. Definitely deserves high S tier. And finally, last but not least, Leopard V2. What the update brought in. And it's absolute trash for grinding. Don't even, bro. Okay, I'm heating it too much. But bro, I have this fruit max. I don't care that it's really great. It's so powerful. I don't care. The fruit is buns. Okay, maybe I'm overhating it because it definitely beats OP. I reckon Doe can still beat Leopard V2 though, and that's just because Doe, you pretty much own the boss. It isn't gonna get moved around too much because you have control of it. It's stunned by your moves, whereas Leopard, you probably have about, I want to say, let me think, 3 moves where you have it stunned. That's the barrage, the lock-on move, the ultimate grab, yeah, and yeah, because the projectile, you're gonna hit that, of course, and this fruit does do high damage, but that one move where, I don't know, it's like teleport into a circle. I think it's called like unrelenting. Unrelenting assault. Every time I've tried hitting that move when boss grinding with Leopard V2, man, the boss gets moved out the way. And I think this, like Leopard V1, it's definitely better, but it's too close ranged. The only projectile move is that Sonic Drive. I mean, go for it, pal. But I definitely think these fruits, even Soul, bro. Soul is definitely, just because of the projectiles it has, it definitely beats Leopard V2 when it comes to boss grinding. That is the tier list. I know there's going to be so many people that disagree with the tier list, just because, okay, I will admit there's some bias in it, but there's not too much bias. Like, these S tiers, I think anyone would agree. These S plus tiers are definitely the meta for boss grinding. I think if you have any one of these, you're all set. Go for it. You're gonna get your gems. Go rebirth. Get your mythicals. S tier and A tier. We don't talk about B and C. These are definitely going to be a bit controversial, I'd say, but it's just, you're entitled to your own opinion. But I'm just talking from experience and how fun, how efficient they were. But this was my tier list. Thanks for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe on the channel. It would be a real help. But thank you and have a wonderful day.